guys, it's me Kay, and you have arrived at my weird little corner of the internet. Welcome. If you're new here, I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay, as well as several other platforms, but mostly the first two. Today I'm going to share with you my top 20 profitable sales on all of my platforms in 2020. I will try to insert pictures on one of these sides. I don't know yet. It depends on how I'm feeling when I edit. A picture of the item. I think I have most of them. It might be hard to find some of the older ones, especially if they sold on eBay, but I will do my best. So I'm going to tell you what item sold, when it sold, how much I paid for it, what platform it sold on, where I got it from, and my total profit. So there's going to be 20 sales because we're talking about 2020, and the total profit for all 20 of these sales was $1,611.45. Each one of these items had a profit of over $50. I just took the top 20. It just so happens that they were all over $50 in profit. The least profitable one was just over, and they sold across 4 different platforms: Poshmark, eBay, ThredUp, and TheRealReal. I work from the bottom and go up towards the top profitable sale. So the first one was a pair of French Connection jeans. These were new with tags. They sold on ThredUp. The sale price was $95. They sold on 11/5, so November 5th. I got them for free. They were in a bag of donation items from my mother. My mother and I don't speak, we don't have a relationship, but she dropped off a bunch of stuff to my daughter's father and I ended up with them. And so I sold them. I sent them to ThredUp, and what I got out of that was $50.90. So I'm happy, just about $51 for something that I didn't even have to pay for. Number 19 is a pair of Spanx leggings. These were also new with tags. I picked them up at Savers for $10.49. They sold on eBay for $78.24. That price includes the sale price as well as the shipping because it was too complicated for me to try to break that down. They sold on December 22nd, just in time for Christmas, though I'm sure with all the shipping delays, they definitely did not get them for Christmas. But my profit was $54.35. The next one is one of my favorite items I've ever found at the bins. It was a vintage Aerosmith t-shirt. It had this big cat graphic on the front for their 9 Lives tour. I'm not sure of the date of this, but man, I loved this thing when I found it in the bins, and I was surprised that I found it because there's so many vintage sellers at the bins that I go to, but I grabbed it. It did have some holes in it. I just marketed it as distressed. It sold on eBay for $73. And it sold on April 10th, and my profit was $55.39. Next is a pair of jeans. These were Leggings. I don't know how to say it. I'm French, but I don't know how to speak French. I bought them on TheRealReal with one of their $30 site credits, so I paid $1.95 out of pocket. These also sold on eBay for a total price of $78.25, and my profit was $58.19. The next item is the only Johnny Was item I've ever found. Unfortunately, I just don't find it in my area too often, but I had popped into a local consignment store. Unfortunately, they were closing due to the pandemic and having to be shut down for several months. They just weren't able to recover, so they were having like a 90% off sale in their store, and so I picked this up. I did pay up a little bit for it. I paid $33.15, but it was like a $300 shirt, and it sold on eBay for $113.84, and my profit was $58.31. Johnny Was sold on 12/21, so also another like pre-Christmas sale. Next are a pair of Am Gia pants. These were new with tags, very wide leg, super trendy, and I found those at Savers for $6.49. These sold on Poshmark, so this is the first one on the list that sold on Poshmark. They sold for $85 on July 22nd, and I made $61.51 from that sale. Next, we have a set of 8 plates. These are Rae Dunn. I do not pick up Rae Dunn. I don't like them, but these were, I think it was like a 30% off sale and like dinnerware at Savers. I picked them up. It was 8 plates, and I got them for a total of $5.04. They had like dine and chow on them, I believe. They each one was different. I sold them all together on eBay for $105.13, and my profit was $65.38. Now, unfortunately, the one thing with this sale is I packaged them up really well, bubble wrapped every single plate individually, made sure everything was good to go, and they were broken when they got to the buyer. So I had to file a claim with the USPS because they were insured, and luckily they paid me out for that, so I still did make the profit, and the buyer got refunded for what she paid for them. Next is a designer piece. I sold this Burberry wool pullover sweater. It was red. I got it from Savers for $5, and it sold over on ThredUp. It was one of the only things I sent to ThredUp that I actually paid out of pocket for. It sold for $100 on June 25th, and I made $70 from that sale. We have a pair of shoes. I've never found this brand before, never heard of it. I just happened to look it up in the store. They were from United Nude. They were called the Juco. They were these very chunky platform, like Oxford looking sneakers. Really cool, really trendy looking. I paid $9.49 for them. They sold on eBay for $107.99. I believe that was a full price sale as well. They sold on November 28th, which was around it was Thanksgiving, something like that. And my profit was $70.12. Okay, next we have a Kate Spade bag. If you follow me on Instagram and have for a little bit, I found, I think, 3 Kate Spade bags and a wallet and one Savers trip. I was with my daughter, and in one of the bags, I'm not sure if it's this one or the other one that's also down further on this list, one of them had $40 in cash in the bag, so I paid up for each one of them, but I was happy to pocket that extra $40 in cash. It's the only time that I've ever found dollar bills in an item that I thrifted. I found change here and there in purses and stuff like that, but never dollar bills, y'all, and I was so excited. But this one was the Allen Street Raquel satchel. Really beautiful bag. It sold on Poshmark. I paid $27.02 at Savers. It sold for $135. It was a full price sale, and it sold on February 5th, and I made $74.19. Another designer piece coming up. This one was a Stella McCartney trench coat. It's brown, really pretty. I got this for $25 at Savers, and I got it at the same time as another Burberry jacket, but that one didn't make it onto this list. And I sold on June 15th on TheRealReal. I sent it into TheRealReal with all my designer stuff because I can't sell designer myself to save my life. And it sold for $182, so I profited $75.10. This next one was a ThredUp sale, one of just a few items that I actually paid for that I've sent into ThredUp. Usually I just send them stuff I get for free just so I don't have to deal with it. This was an Escada sleeveless top. It was really pretty floral embroidery and a floral pattern as well, and I paid $6 for it. And I think I got that at Savers. I don't remember, it's blank on my spreadsheet, but I'm pretty sure it was at Savers. But it sold on ThredUp for $125 on 6/28, and I profited $75.25. This next one was a bins find, and I did haul this in a video I did towards the end of 2020. I will link it in the cards, but it was this beautiful rabbit fur blanket. Super soft. It was white. I did meticulously check it over for flaws, but there was nothing wrong with it. It was by Adrian Landau. Never heard of it before, but I picked it up for $1.12 at the bins. It sold on eBay for an offer of $120 on 11/13, and I made $85.70. Next up, we have one of the other Kate Spade bags from that same day, and this one is the Everett Way Tallulah bag. This one sold on Poshmark. I paid $18.53 for this one at Savers, and it sold for $145 as part of a bundle. It sold on 5/9, and I made $90. The next 3 are all items that sold on TheRealReal. The first one is this off-white sleeveless sweater. I know it seems weird that a sweater would be sleeveless, but it was very chunky knit. It was new with tags. I found it at Savers. I don't know who the heck donated this, but I paid $11 for it. And it sold for $177 on 12/15/2020, and I made $95.20. I actually sent this in a couple times, and it kept getting rejected. was authentic, but it just, I don't know why they wouldn't take it, and it did eventually sell, and I'm so excited because I would never have been able to sell this on my own. The next item was a coat. This was from Max Mara. It was an alpaca blend, black, really pretty. I paid $12.79 at Savers. It was, I think, $15, and I had a 20% off coupon, and it sold again on the RealReal for $188, and I profited $100.01. 1 cent, not cents. I don't know when exactly this sold, sometime in December, because I was paid out for it on January 15th. If you don't know, on the RealReal, they take your whole month of sales and then they pay you out on the 15th of the next month. So it sold sometime in December. The last of the 3 in a row at the RealReal sales was this pair of Roger Vivier crystal embellished flats. I got these actually in a ThredUp rescue box. I don't have the video on my channel, but it is on IGTV on my Instagram, and I paid $4.80 for these from the rescue box. They sold for $188, and I made $108. They sold in October. Okay, we're in the top 3. The first one is a rag and bone leather leggings. They were like the reverse jodhpur, I believe, and they were $5.82 at Savers. They were really nice. They sold on Poshmark for $145. That was an offer. They sold on $417. I profited $110.18. Number 2 was another coat. I seem to do well with my designer coats. This one didn't sell on the RealReal though. I actually sold this on eBay. This was a vintage Salvatore Ferragamo coat. It was gray. I paid $11.99 at Savers. It sold on eBay for $164.90 on 9/20, and I made $111.53. And this did have a flaw. I had a tiny little hole near one of the front pockets, which is why the RealReal wouldn't take it, and it still sold, and I made a great profit. All right, and my number 1 most profitable sale was a brand that I had never heard of, never seen before in the store. I just saw them on the tippy top of one of the shoe shelves and picked them up, and they felt really nice, so I decided to look them up on my phone, and boy am I glad that I did, because I paid $15.82 for these duck feet wool lined boots. They're called the Arhus, I believe. They were new without tags, and they sold on eBay for $188.70 on March 10th, and I made $142.14, so nearly $150 in profit off of one item. If I could find more of those, I would gladly pick them all up. That would be amazing. They sold really fast. They were like a green color, I believe. I'm sure you guys will be seeing the photo, but man, they were cool, and I was so afraid of paying up that much for them. $15.82 is not a normal price for me to pay for any kind of item, so super happy that that sold. Again, the total for all 20 is $1,611.45. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that were over $100 in profit. On Poshmark, I had 4 sales out of the 20 for $335.88. ThredUp had 3 sales for $196.15. The RealReal, I had 4 sales for $378.31, and eBay took the cake here with 9 sales, $701.11. So what have I learned from this? That I really need to make sure that I'm consistently cross-listing to eBay, because eBay gave me a lot of big sales in 2020, and I definitely slacked towards the end of the year after we moved. I really wasn't cross-listing anything. I kind of just kept everything on Poshmark, and that was it. But I probably missed out on some really good sales on eBay, and I know it's scary. It was really terrifying to start eBay. It's not as easy as Poshmark at all, but it's very rewarding, and there's so many buyers on there, and they're looking for things that you probably have in your inventory. So get on there and get some sales. And that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more content in the future. My next video, I'm pretty sure, will be a booth tour, but we'll see how that goes. I'm also planning on doing a what I spent this week video. You guys said that you would like to see that on my Instagram, so I will catch you in the next one. Thanks again for watching. Bye.